Hi there, Manchester University Careers Service here. My name is Adam, I am one of the careers consultants as part of the careers team, and welcome to this playlist on LinkedIn, what we're calling the LinkedIn Masterclass. Over the course of these videos, we're going to be covering a few things, specifically what LinkedIn actually is, an introduction to it, and how to create a strong profile, which we'll cover in this video, then how to make strong connections and how to network using LinkedIn as that powerful networking tool, how to search for alumni, and finally, how to use it to find opportunities and jobs, whatever sector and whatever industry that might be in. So LinkedIn, the idea behind it is that it's a global social media platform, professionals and organisations, and because of that has a lot of different uses. It's been around for quite a while. It's about 21 years old now at the time of the recording of this video. Founded in 2003, which you could argue it's a bit long in the tooth, but because of that it's got nearly 1 billion members, and the access that you have to the people on it makes it an incredibly powerful tool. Recruiters use it a lot, professionals obviously use it a fair bit, and organisations are really active on it as well, and there are a number of different ways that you can use it because of that. One of the most well-known reasons for using it is the job search. Organisations do post jobs on there, but there's also the hidden job market that you can access through it, through networking. It is an incredibly powerful networking tool, and that is, broadly speaking, going to be the focus of these videos. Now, to get started with LinkedIn, you're going to need a profile. And there are some fairly basic rules you've got to follow to create your profile. None of this is necessarily as strict as it might seem. There are some things that you need to do, but your profile is very much your profile, so you set it up how you want. These are some guidelines and some things you should include. This is your basic framework. You need a professional photo, an engaging, specific headline. These are the most important bits, really, the things that are the most visible. Then you want to customize your public URL so it actually says something about you, your name, or whatever it might be, and an about section. This is similar to a personal profile on a CV and needs to shortly and sharply tell someone who you are, what you're good at, and what you want. Then you want your up-to-date information about your education, your work experience, whatever that is, voluntary experience. In a way, it's a copy and paste of your CV. And then, if you can, recommendations, a skills profile, these sorts of things. Let's start with the photo. You need a strong, professional looking photo. The reason is you are far more visible and far more likely to have your profile looked at by potential employers, recruiters, etc. if you have a good photo on there. You'll see some of the examples here. We actually need a photo, we need it to be visible, we need it to be visibly you. We don't want logos, and we definitely don't want group photos. We want to be able to recognise you from your photo, and it needs to present that professional image. So nothing that you would put on your Facebook or your Instagram. Something professional with you dressed up, that kind of thing. That is what we need, and that will be a really good start to a profile. And then next, and I would say equally as important, is your headline. That little sentence that appears underneath your name when you appear in a search. This is really important. You want to keep it short, and it needs to tell the person reading it a little bit about you, who you are, what you want, and is focused on the kind of industry or the kind of job that you're particularly interested in. The thing I would suggest is look at people with the kind of job you want. What are they putting in their headline? You don't want to copy it directly, but you want to say that you have an interest in that. So something like current student in X, whatever your subject is, looking for a role in. That is what we need, something really focused on what it is you're actually asking for, what it is you're after. Then you want sections for your experience and your education. And I'll be honest, if all you did was copy these sections from a good CV, that would be enough. You want them as easily digestible and as easy to read as possible. You don't necessarily have a long time of someone's attention span, especially if they're just flicking through profiles. So you want it to communicate quickly and positively what you've done, what you're good at, what your experience is. Think about positive, powerful language. So the words I've got on screen there, things like designed, developed. Be as specific and as assertive in your language as possible. You want to demonstrate what your experience is, what your skills are. This will make a really good profile. And very similar to a CV, the further back in time you go, the less detail you want to give. As a general rule, the first 3 experiences in your work experience section are where the most detail is going to be. After that, it's going to trail off because that's probably what they're going to read. And then after that, their attention is going to wane. And as a final touch, take some skills assessments through the platform. Go into your profile, view your profile, go down to the skills and endorsements, and take a quick quiz. Just adds the finishing touches to your profile, makes it stand out a bit, and gives it that little bit of specificity that puts it maybe above some others, because you'll come up in keyword searches, you'll come up in other searches where they're looking for specific skills. Like I say, just puts the finishing touches on what already should be a good profile. That's all there really is to say on a profile. It's very much your starting point at LinkedIn. Yes, it gets you on there and it's good to be visible, all those things. But LinkedIn is an incredibly powerful networking and research tool. And that is what will be coming up in the next section of this playlist. We'll be looking particularly at how to find people, what to say to them, and how to use that as part of your job search. As always, if you could like and subscribe to the channel just to help us grow the channel and reach more students, that would be really, really appreciated. And we'll see you in the next video.